Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, 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 Bahasham, Racha HaKwadash, Call Halayim La, Allahayinawa, Abanawa, Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Racha HaKwadash, Call Halayim La, Allahayinawa, Abanawa, Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Racha HaKwadash. All praise to our power, our Father, Yahweh, in the name Yahweh Shai, in the name of the Holy Spirit. Double honor to our teachers, the elder apostles and elder bishops, Great Millstone, GMS. Peace and blessings to the elect. Shalom. Shalom to the elect, whoever you may be. All right. And this is gonna be a impromptu. I'm not gonna say quick, cause you know, y'all know how it is sometimes, man. But basically, man, wow. I want to make it a better effort to balance things out in my videos. But we all are still growing. We're still growing, and also the Lord He's teaching us to apply wisdom, to apply what we put out, because it comes to a point to where if you do this thing for a little while, it's second nature, and it becomes easy to teach. But the main thing is making sure that we live it, and to the best of our abilities we do, But just watching the beloved Elder Yashwamba earlier, he made a point that resonated with me, dealing with how wisdom tries you. It's a recent video he put up. Lord willing, hey, brothers, watch it. Watch the video. Remnant, on Remnant Save 144. You should know his channel. You know what I'm saying? Watch, subscribe, and be edified if you're not already subscribed. But he was making a lot of good points, and we're in that time where the Lord is gonna try us, and something I've been seeing in the spirit, to the point to where it's scary, brothers. Like, there's not one thing the Most High don't control. It's just like and we want to be on point. The main thing, we want to be on point. But brother, get a few scriptures, and I'll read them. But we're dealing with how the Lord is putting the spirit on his people to be fed up, and the Lord is also going to show favor to his hopeful elect. You hopeful elect out there, and it's a scripture, I believe it's in Psalms 106. We can get that. The loving favor thou bearest, because the Lord loves his people, but in particular the elect right now. The Lord love y'all, and he gonna show everybody that, he gonna show everybody that he loves you. And I mean, it may come off as like something small, and I don't want to like be saying stuff that's like trippy to Jake, but things I say in my videos is true. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it may come off a little extra. Sometimes Jake can come off like that, but I don't believe the Lord be doing different things, to us or for us in our walk for no reason. Everything happens for a reason, man. Even when I, talk and I speak about how, the Lord be showing us different things in the spirit, we don't be making that up. I don't be making it up. You know, it comes off crazy, but I know I ain't tripping. Even now, like, because I try to run from it, really, because I don't want to, I don't want to be doing too damn much, man. But I mean, it's something like it's a car in front of me, but I ain't gonna say what I'm seeing, man. But we gonna get the scriptures. I pray this is edifying. All right. But that's why we say we believe that the prophets are back. We dealing with how Jake is fed up, and the Lord gonna show favor to you elect, man. You hopeful elect as of right now, but it's gonna be eventually shown who the Lord is dealing with, and we believe this through faith. Okay. Now, let's see what we got, man. I'm gonna get this by Shield of Faith first. Shield of Faith 2, and Shalom, by the way. 2 Corinthians 4:16, for which cause we faint not, because you know what's coming. So you don't give up. And it's not easy, and that's why I'm grateful the Lord put the spirit on me to watch the elder brother, lesson earlier. Beloved Elder Yashwamba, him going into how we're gonna be tried. Because you being tested, you're gonna feel like giving up because it's not easy. Brothers, we're doing something that we're doing the most difficult task on the planet. It's some good moments in this thing, but it's some bad moments too. It's bittersweet. It's bittersweet, but I pray, man, Lord, keep us here. But for which cause we faint not, because you see the kingdom. You got that tunnel vision. But though our outward man perish, the flesh, yet the inward man is renewed day by day. Through prayer, through faith. Ultimately, you being sealed from the foundation of the world. Ultimately. Because once again, we don't keep ourselves here, man. The scary thing about this truth, there's men and even women that call themselves believing in this thing, but there's people that woke up this morning not believing, bro. And that's the scariest thing ever. They woke up this morning and they didn't have one thought about our Lord Yahweh Shai, man. They didn't think about Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai this morning. They got up. The Lord wasn't on their mind at all. The flesh was on their mind, this world, carnal things. Money or just different material things, man. And because the spirit has been stripped from them. How it is, man. Cause like a lot of y'all brothers, y'all was in the sports, something dealing with Jake and the ball, bro. Like, hey, Jake got that confidence, For example, for brothers that was in a basketball or football, but you may have had an opposing team. You had different players on the team. Let's say if you had the ball, the main thing they would want to do is strip that ball from you. Take that ball, and see, that's what the spiritual demon Satan has done. But wow, that's what the spiritual demon Satan has done to particular people, man. Transforming himself into an angel of light, working through evil ass men and taking cats out of truth. But ultimately that was their story. If that happened, the Lord, he turned them off, so to speak, man. That fire ain't there no more, man. But we pray he keep his fire on us. And it's like, that's why I did the video earlier, speaking about the Lord doing different things we can't explain. Ultimately, it's a boost of faith, I believe, to keep us here. Because he doing this for a reason, brothers. But yeah, man. For which cause we faint not, but though our outward man perish, yet the inward man is renewed day by day. The spiritual man, the spirit man, the man in your head, the ghost in the machine, you know, because you're a spirit. That's really who you are. And this life is like unto a movie or a simulation, you know. And I was gonna pan the camera for a minute, but the person, you know, they got in the car, you know, so I ain't do it. But I've been making a point, you know, as of late. Either if I'm upset or I don't know. I'm not sure why, but hey, basically, a lot of times, man, like the Lord been putting people or different things in my vicinity that has a lot of radiance in it, like, you know, different colors and stuff. But it'll cheer my mood, you know, because a lot of us, man, just speaking about the body in general, we go through hell. We've been through some dark places in this truth, man. We've been through some stuff. So, you know, colors, when I see the colors, to me, that is like life. Represent life, man, because we've been through hell and we still in hell, you know. But y'all was gonna pan the camera for a minute, but you know, the person, they got in the car because the car was like right in front of me. Like, man, what are the odds? The car with all these, you know, it's in front of me because I'm looking around like ain't nothing else like that around me, but it's like right, like dead center here, you know. You know what I'm saying? But the Lord, I think he's doing different things to keep us locked in. But we in a time, bro, like Jake that's outside of the truth, they just gonna lose it. A lot of Jake are already fed up. A lot of our people don't have patience. But you know, just so you know, a quick testimonial, quick testimony. I was in this art and craft store earlier, you know, before the Sabbath came in. I was in Michael's. For those of y'all know about Michael's, you know, arts and craft store or whatnot, because you know I'm in the art. But basically, long story short, I got this bracelet. I had this bracelet that the beloved brothers in Memphis gave me. I have this cuff, and it's a leather cuff, okay? And it has the names. It has the names Yahweh Shai on it. All right. But I've been wearing this bracelet or this cuff a lot. And you know, a part of it is broken or you know, ripped. So I can't wear it. I gotta get this fixed. You know, so I called myself going to Wally World. I went to Walmart to see if they had anything to fix it. They didn't have anything. So I went to Michael's. And I was really upset because I bought certain stuff from Walmart to fix the cuff. Because the main thing I wanted to wear this cuff. I was wearing a lot already, but you know, part of it had broke, so I can't wear it now. The part where you latch it is broken. But the key is it has the names Yahweh Shai on it. And I was catching a lot of hell to get this thing, you know, taken care of. You know, because I was wanting to do this before the sun went down. You know, and what I got from Wally World didn't work. You know what I'm saying? What I got from Walmart. So I went to Michael's. You know, and it's like this is a trial because it's like, man, nothing's working. And I'm thinking about it, man, like it gotta be because of the names, the importance of the names. Because ain't nothing working out. Like, man, it shouldn't be this complicated for me to fix my bracelet, you know? And we in Babylon the Great. Like, this is a merchant city. Everything is in this damn place. But it's difficult to take care of this. But, bro, like, when I went to Michael's, the Lord is amazing, bro. Like, you know, they didn't have what I wanted. And, you know, and yeah, I speak about the numbers from time to time, but as of late, I've been seeing the number 11 a lot. I've been seeing a lot of 11s, and you know, and I've been seeing 8-4. You know, I went into that before. That's the numerical value of the names Yahweh Shai. You know, because every time I see that, it just reminds me how the Lord control everything. Because I be seeing those numbers everywhere, like 8-4. But you know, I've been seeing 11 a lot lately. and I saw it in that store. But I went there, they still didn't have what I wanted. But I'm in the checkout line to get something, and I'm like, you know, gambling, so to speak. Okay, I'm seeing if this is gonna work out to fix my bracelet. Once again, this bracelet that I got from the Memphis Akim has the names Yahweh Shai on it. And this bracelet special to me because you know, the Lord put the spirit, can't make it up. The Lord put the spirit on the beloved brothers to give me this when I was going through the heat, bro. Like I was going through it. But like the Lord used them to give this to me to show me really the only thing that matters is Yahweh Shai I was shot. And I was going through it at that time. I was going through it, Jack. Like, but the Lord used those brothers to give me this bracelet during one of my darkest moments in the truth, bro. Like, man, it was a difficult time, you know, a heavy spiritual attack. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I wanted to get this fixed today, and it didn't work out. But you know, Lord will, I'm gonna still get it fixed. I just got to be more patient. But long story short, there was a Gadite woman at the checkout, like across from me, number 4, you know, which 4 represent mercy. But she was at this checkout line, you know, because I was looking at her, you know, I was like, man, is this Judah? But like, this can't be Judah. Her features too strong, and she was a lighter skinned woman. And I was looking at her hair and how she was dressed, and I was like, man, this is a Gadite woman. I could tell, you know what I'm saying? And she had all this different jade jewelry on, like she would fly, like she, you know, decked out, but she had like this royal, like regal spirit on her. You know what I'm saying? And basically, the woman that was supposed to be assisting me with me getting what I need for my cuff for this bracelet, she had to leave from dealing with me to go and deal with this Gadite woman. But the Gadite woman was waiting a long time to be assisted, and bro, she just fucking snapped in the store. And I'm like laughing to myself because I'm like, you know, it reminds me of, you know, some brothers be saying, man, just sit back and watch, you know, because it was like a hell of a moment. Because another thing too, even though it didn't work out, but before the sun had went down, I had wanted to go to the movies or whatnot, just do something in my downtime before the sun went down. It didn't work out though, but you know, her flashing on them damn crackers in that stove, that was highly entertaining. But she let they ass have it, boy. Like she, like woo. Like, I'm going to the store thinking I'm about to get this fixed, but I'm like, man, basically the Lord had me go there just to see this Gadite woman, you know, like and like you can look at her and kind of like get sad, like, cause you know she Gad, like you can see it, like, you know, and she got them strong features, but she had like a regal presence on her, like, you know, like she was royalty. But she ain't gonna take this shit no more. And she said like them words kind of like, basically, she like, I'm tired of you damn people. And there was some crackers that was at the checkout, bro. That shit was funny as hell. She was at the number 4 checkout line, and she was just bearing with them, you know. Basically, they were supposed to give her cash back and stuff. She just flashed on their ass, like she let their ass have it, boy. I'm tired of you damn people. And these were Edomites that were this happened not too long ago before the sun went down. She was like, I'm tired of you damn people. And she was like, you know, you can keep the credit card, like you people don't do nothing right. Ain't nothing right in America. Nothing, you can't never get it right in America. And she just left the store, like the way, like her presence, the way she did that, you thought she was gonna burn that motherfucker down, boy, you know? But that lightened my day. You know, because like I said, I was catching hell to get my cuff fixed that I got from the Memphis bros, and Lord will, I'ma still get it taken care of, you know what I'm saying? But the whole point, I wanted to wear this because I call it my communicator. You know what I mean? I use it to pray. You know what I'm saying? I'm a visual type brother, so I like to look at the names when I pray. You know what I'm saying? But you know, it didn't work out with me getting it fixed, but the Lord put spirit on me to go to Michael's. But I saw that Gadite woman at that checkout. She let Esau ass have it. Like, you would have thought she would have jumped behind that goddamn counter and choked the shit out that. It was some Edomite women helping her. Bro, and they was quiet, bro. They was scared, man. Bro, they was scared. Like, she turned into like a lioness. She was about to, like, she had the vibe, like, if she could have, she would have let their ass have it. But just, you know, just seeing, like, bro, like, we approaching them times, brothers. Like, Jake is gonna lose on these goddamn crackers, man. Jake tired of taking Esau shit, man. Like, you know, shit gonna get real in America, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, hey, and I mean, and that was that. Like I said, I didn't get that taken care of as far as fixing my cuff. But I went to this Issacharite restaurant. I'm gonna just say Northern Kingdom, because all Northern Kingdom ain't Issachar, you know what I'm saying? But you know, I love my northern brothers, you know. Hell, I'm a northern brother. At least I think. I gotta be, man. I have to be, you know. But the Lord put me around too many Ephraim and Manasseh and Simeon for me not to be northern. And Issachar, you know. But once this northern spot to eat, and there was a Jake there that some of us brothers, like, you know, down here in Mississippi, we would often bump into at a particular Northern Kingdom restaurant, another restaurant. And he was looking fly, like he was looking nice. He was, you know, out with his woman and stuff. But he was happy to see me. You know what I'm saying? He was offering me a drink. I told him, like, you know, I don't drink, you know what I'm saying? Cause I just don't drink. Ain't nothing wrong with drinking though. I'm gonna say that too. Ain't nothing wrong with brothers drinking. I'm just a brother, I just don't drink. But basically, he was happy to see me because he remembers seeing me every time I'm with the brothers down here. And, you know, and I you know, if I was to tell brothers about it down here, they'll know who I'm talking about. But real good brother, you know what I'm saying? He may be Issachar or Zebulon, you know, he's one of those tribes. But you know, he was looking fly, took his woman out and stuff like that. But basically, it was a good vibe in that place. You know, a newer restaurant they got down here. And you know, I'm about to leave the place. I'm expecting, you know, I'm about to pay or whatnot. I'm like, man, because I was upset about earlier. I didn't get my cuff fixed. So I'm like, okay, well, you know, Sabbath approaching. Let me just get something to eat, man. You know? But I'm about to, you know, leave the place. Come to find out, he paid for the food. Like, I'm like, man, god damn. And I saw it as favor. You know what I'm saying? Because really, like, the whole thing, I just wanted to get my cuff fixed because, like, you know, we're big on prayer. You know what I'm saying? So just staying connected with our power. But, you know, and I pray we those men, bro, because I think about it a lot of time. For the people that have been helping us out in our walk, that the Lord has a part of our story, that's going to blow the hell out of them. Like, goddamn, like, we was helping the prophets. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, because I believe y'all them men, bro. You know? And why I believe that, first and foremost, this the truth. You know? And it begins with faith. You know what I'm saying? The doctrine shows it. But also, the Lord been showing me particular things in my walk. Like, I try to run from it tonight. Because it's too, you know, when it's just in your face. But you know, we balance it out because we don't want the Most High to, you know, humble us. You know, he'll bring us low because I believe he's dealing with us. You know what I'm saying? Which, you know, you're supposed to be low in the truth, but I mean, like, he'll put that hell on you to make sure, like, yeah, you know, yeah. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, hey, bros, we in a time of Jake being roused up. Because, like I said, that Gadite woman, she was going to choke the shit out them Edomite women. They was going to head for the hills, boy, and they weren't going to make it. Like, hey, she had a regal presence, but if you were to see her, because, you know, I'm big on history with Gad, and I saw the woman, hell, I got pissed off. I'm like, it'll put a spirit on you, like, yeah, why didn't you help her fast enough? You know what I'm saying? But just remind you of all the shit our people went through, man, the Trail of Tears, and you think about all the what they call them, the American Indian Wars. You know, and I've been getting into the history of Gad lately. I may go more into it. You know, Lord will. I'm not gonna say tomorrow because I don't know. You know what I'm saying? We don't know how the Lord, you know, what He has planned for us tomorrow. But, you know, Lord will soon. I'm gonna go to this other Gadite mound, and this one is closer to my area. You know, it's not gonna be all covered up like the last one I went to. But if things go how, you know, Lord will in the spirit, I'm gonna do it soon. I want to do it tomorrow, but Lord will soon, you know. So I'm not gonna say when. But you think about just the history of Gad, bro. Gad caught hell. Gad caught a lot of hell. And down here, I can say in Jackson, we don't see Gad a lot, man. And really, like, this is Gadite territory. Really, all North America is Gadite territory. But really, like, it's heavy in the South, like, and showing you Esau about to fucking pay, man. You goddamn crackers have no fucking respect. You know, there's a lot of what you would call Indian burial grounds, and you just, you know, just build right over it. Like, you know, you build like whole cities over graves, man. And you don't fucking care. But, man, I ain't gonna lie. Like, it was one of the moments, and the sun wasn't down yet, you know, so it wasn't the Sabbath yet. Like you had a spirit. Like, if you would have saw the spirit on that woman, and you saw them Edomites and just the spirit of things, like, you would have wanted her to, like, to put hands on them fucking crackers, man. Because, like, you Edomites got to fucking pay. And you're gonna pay. You're gonna pay. You know what I'm saying? Because our people, they caught a lot of hell, man. But just seeing her remind me of all the tragedies that our people suffer, man. You know, at the hands of you fucking devils, man. Okay? But the Lord, he gonna rouse his people up. And for you elect out there, he gonna show favor to you. I believe it. And Abba Ratazar, I'm one of those men. But, you know, just seeing that Jake, he was happy to see me. And it could have been any of us brothers, because he's normally used to seeing me in a pack, you know, when I'm with the Akyum. You know? But if he was to saw any of us, he smiling, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, Jake looking fly. And shit, I don't drink, but hell, I'm sure, hey, he would have hooked the brother and them up. You know, he would have hooked up, you know, the brothers up. But come to find out, I'm about to pay for my food. He didn't took care of it. Because, I saw him. I'm like, man, shit, if I had it, hell, I would have paid for his food. Because, you know, we established relationships with certain people, you know. The Lord just got it like that, where we build bridges. Like, we don't burn them. You know what I'm saying? Unless you a damn scoffer, which scoffers, you know, guys that come up against us, they burn those bridges themselves, man. Because we don't do nothing to them cats. And cats that come up against our apostles and elders, them cats, a lot of these guys, they've been showed a lot of mercy, man. You know? But seeing that guy, it was a cool moment. And that Gadite woman, boy, like, hey, Jake gonna get vengeance, man. Jake is gonna get vengeance, bro. You know? And I'm gonna get some scriptures, man. Back in the prophecies. Okay, we gonna get this. This is by Ariala Bunya Howard, Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 3, verse 9. They that put their trust in him shall understand the truth. You hopeful elect out there, man. And such as be faithful in love shall abide with him, meaning you gonna stay in the truth. No matter what you go through, the Lord is gonna make it to where if you the elect, you gonna stay here. You're not gonna be disenchanted. You know? Because, hey, these guys that got these, they got a still in the truth demon on them. And I'm quoting the elder bishops. But these guys really got that. They got a still in the truth type evil spirit on them. And they enchant men. But if they enchant your ass, that means it's written. I'm just glad the Wadi Yahweh Shemel Shai, the Wadi Yahweh Shemel Shai, the Wadi Yahweh Shemel Shai, by Sherman Kakudash, that he has us still here, brothers. You got to look at it that way. You got to look at it that way. All right. For grace and mercy is to his saints, and he have care for his elect. He love y'all, and he gonna show everybody he love y'all, man. He loves you. You know? And you guys that, you know, I ain't even gonna you know what? I'm not gonna give him the energy, man. You know, if you leave from among us, I'm not, hey, we ain't focusing on that. We talking about the Lord rousing Jacob. We talking about miracles. That's what we gonna deal with. Everything else is irrelevant. Now let's see what else we got. Hey, Shalom, the brother Yachanan in Memphis. Shalom out. Yahweh Shemel Shai by Sherman Kakodash Brakatah. Shalom. Okay, that's right, man. Let's get this, brother. All right, this is by Gabaria Allah, Yasha Allah. Ezekiel chapter 25, verse 14. And I will lay my vengeance upon Edom by the hand of my people Israel. And hey, you almost thought it would have happened in that damn store. Like I said, I was in Michael's. I wanted to get what I needed to fix my cuff that the brothers in Memphis had got me. You know, I didn't get what I wanted up out of there because they didn't have it. And that Gadite woman, she was like, man, how she worded? But basically, in so many words, she was like, you know, I'm fed up with you people. You know, I've waited long enough. Like, bro, she was pissed the fuck off. But it was a spirit the Lord had on her. It reminded you of just Israel. Like, you know, Israel just fucking fed up, man. And tired of your shit. And you're going to be judged for it. You're going to be judged for all the hell you had us go through. You know? She had a regal spirit on her, bro. Like, I was, like, it kind of lightened my day. Certain people you could just look at and it make you happy. You know? Like I said, because I looked at her. She was an older woman. I knew she was Gad. It maybe took like 2 minutes that I said, you know what? Nah, that's Gad right there. You know, her facial structure, because Gad got them strong features. How her hair was, how she was dressed. You know, and the type of jewelry she had on. But you know, a lot of Northern Kingdom, they wear jade. You know what I'm saying? I know Issachar and Zebulon wear jade. I know that personally because Lord blessed me to go down to Guatemala for a little bit. Zebulon land, you know. And Issachar, you know, Zebulon and Issachar, they heavy into jade. And I'm sure Gad is Northern Kingdom. Northern Kingdom, they like those type of stones, like jade, turquoise, coral. Things that remind you of water. You know what I'm saying? The northern tribes are into that. But man, bro, she was gonna let they motherfucking ass have it. Like, man. And she did. Like, verbally, she did. You know? Jake is fed up. But also we in the time where the Lord gonna show favor to y'all, man. You know? And I fervently believe that. Cause I'm like, man, you know, okay, I'm seeing this, but then, you know, I'm about to pay for my food in this restaurant. Come to find out, Jake took care of it. A Jake that knows me and the brothers. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it was all spiritual, brother. Like, in his moments, you can't make it up. You know? I know y'all be having certain moments like, you know, I do, but I'm like, I know y'all do too, man. Like, it'll be like a surreal moment where the Lord will have certain things happen to you or right before your eyes, and you have a moment on you like, man, does anybody else see this? Like, man, it's so real. That it's so real. Like, you know, what the Lord is doing in the earth. And we ain't seen nothing yet. We gonna see a lot more in the days to come. And Jay gonna get payback too, man. For all the stuff they did to our people. You know, Edom and the other nations troubling us. You know. And Lord will, I can eventually. I mean, we don't have much longer in this captivity. I want to go to, you know, the res, you know, go to different reservations. I went to the one in Choctaw, Mississippi. That's in Philadelphia, Mississippi. It's about like an hour away from Jackson. And that's the closest you can get to Gad down here. Aside from the Gadites that look like Judites. Because you do have Gad down here that resemble the Southern Kingdom. But just to see that authentic Gad, you got to drive an hour away to see that. To see them. And when you see them, like, you know it's us. Like, you know, but you just hate to see them in that condition. Like, man, that shit bothers you. But showing you this was all an act of war of Edom separating the tribes. You got to drive a motherfucking hour away just to see your brother and them, man. Your brothers and sisters. You got to drive an hour away. When all of Mississippi is considered Choctaw Nation. You know? Which, you know, Gad had these different names like Choctaw and, you know, Cherokee and Blackfoot, etc. You know, Sioux, etc. How you say the one word? But you had the Iroquois, you got the Miami, just a lot of different Gadite tribes, but they're all Gad, you know. But it was definitely an act of war when Edom separated them from us. When he separated the tribes in general, because they know we're the same people. And I could tell, like, me being in that store at that moment, it did something to that Gadite woman, because maybe it was like a certain vibe on me. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, we was the only two people of color up in the store. You know, me and that Gadite woman. Everybody else was crackers. And maybe, like, me being in that vicinity, like, and she was waiting with them for a long time, she just let them have it. You know? And it was good to see that, too. Because Jake tired of y'all shit, man. We tired of it, but, you know, we know that the Lord is long-suffering. Ultimately, we have to be patient. But guaranteed this, Jake is going to get payback. Jake going to get payback, boy. And it's going to be ooh-wee. All right? Y'all going to catch pure fucking hell, man. You Edomites. You in trouble. Y'all in a lot of trouble for messing with us. Because we the Lord's little ones, you know? We his sons and daughters, you know, and the affliction of the tribes. And I'm a Lord, we'll go back into it, you know. I don't want to give dates on when I'm gonna do things, because, you know, the way the spirit is. But we call a lot of hell, and especially Gad, man. All the tribes, you know. Of course, you know, they put hell on Judah. You know, the head tribe, you know. I mean, Judah was the head, so they called that hell. But all the tribes, like, all of us called it Ephraim. And, you know, and in 2009, when I went there, and, man, bro, I wish like hell I still had those pictures, man. Because me and my brother had went with Brother Lahab. And we had these Polaroid cameras or whatnot. But we had went to this one exhibit. Which we, you know, we went to Old San Juan. We pretty much like in a tourist area and shit. Old San Juan and New San Juan. But like I said, this is in 2009. But basically, we viewed this one historical exhibit where they showed you, Ephraim showed you how the children or sons of Israel and the sons of Judah were oppressed together. They pretty much showed you in that exhibit that the colonizers, you know, the Spanish conquistadors and, you know, the different explorers that came over here to oppress our people, after they murdered and enslaved so many Taino, they brought the Southern Kingdom to these islands, you know, and ultimately, you know, all of the Western Hemisphere, but beginning with the islands, you know, they showed that in this particular exhibit that me and my brother had went to. And I don't got the pictures anymore, man. I wish I did, because I would show them. But we went through hell together, man. And when we had went to PR, like I said, this is in 2009, and I'm all over the place in this video, excuse me. But I'm just thinking about how the tribes are gonna get payback soon, man. Basically, the vibe I had got when we had arrived on the island, I'm like, man, there is no difference at all between us and Ephraim. Like, I mean, I can't speak for my brother, but I'm sure you feel the same way. But, you know, when we arrived to the island, basically, like, it was a spirit on me. I feel like I didn't leave America, which you already know, like, you know, Puerto Rico is basically America any damn way. You know, it's a commonwealth, you know. But I'm seeing, like, I'm seeing different Jakes that look like my damn relatives, and it was to a point where it was kind of like, I don't want to say scary, but it's just like it's too real to me. You know what I'm saying? And only difference is they were speaking Spanish, and some of them had the smoother hair, but some of them, they had skin like me or darker than me, but they had this jet black smooth hair, and I'm like, man, what in the world? But, you know, we went to some of the beaches, you know, seeing some Jakes, either they came from New York or probably Florida. But Jake is just, you know how Jake is. You know how Ephraim and the tribes are. Jake is just live, like, you know, on the beach flipping, and, you know, talking to women and, just doing the stuff that Jake is into, which a lot of Jake is into dumb stuff. Like, the tribes, and scriptures say how Ephraim is a silly dove, which a dove, that's the Lord's favorite bird. The Lord loved Ephraim, but Ephraim crazy, man. Like, but all the tribes crazy. You know what I'm saying? But like a silly dove, like, hey, Jake talking shit and joking and stuff like that. But they got the spirit of the other tribes. Like, being around Ephraim remind me of Judah, and I basically grew up around Southern Kingdom, man. But we gotta be the tribes. That gotta be us in this book, man. It has to be. It gotta be us. You know what I'm saying? But Jake gonna get payback though, man, because just seeing Jake on that island, and and you have certain things you want to do, but the Lord really ain't with it. Because I had wanted to go to Cuba, a lot of times when we had that spirit on us to travel, we wanted to go to particular places, but the Lord wasn't with it, But you look at these different regions in the Western Hemisphere, all the tribes catching hell, man. Well, in America, you got the ghettos, you got the projects, the hood. In the islands, you have the barrios, man. If I'm saying it correctly. But you have I know when I was in Guatemala, they had what's called zonas or sonas, but zones. Just like, when you go to different neighborhoods in Atlanta, they have zones. Well, they got that in Central America, man. But we the tribes, brothers, it's us. Like, a lot of Jake grew up in, from rough backgrounds and stuff like that. Which people know about, certain areas in America, where a lot of Jake gang bang. They got that gang culture. When you look at LA, you look at New York, you look at Chicago. People call it gang land, like a lot of gangs in America is heavy in Chicago, man. But them curses, like it's them curses, man. But it's heavily central. It's centralized, man, on them tribes, man. But just being around Jake, and I haven't done too much damn traveling, because hey, sometimes Jake have a travel demon on him. Like, you just want to see every damn thing. But we in hell right now. We ain't supposed to do all that right now. We gonna travel in the kingdom a lot. But basically, just being around the tribes, y'all not different. Like, all the tribes are the same, man. Cause just seeing different gang culture. For example, in Chicago, it reminded me of when I went to Guatemala. Reminded me of when we was in PR. But it's just a spirit on the tribes, but all the tribes are the same. It's just that when you look at the curses that the Lord placed upon us, there's particular curses that heavily affect certain tribes. For example, I'm speaking on Ephraim. I was speaking about Ephraim a lot earlier. Scripture say how Ephraim is joined the idols. That's one of the main curses that he put up upon them. Now, ultimately, all the tribes are heavily into idolatry, but Ephraim is more fully given over to it. Their dedication to those idols is different than the other tribes. And when you look at the Southern Kingdom, their household structure is more divided. The Northern Kingdom, they're more family oriented, so to speak, which they got curses that hit them too a lot, dealing with that. They're divided, but not like the Southern Kingdom. When it comes to that nuclear family, that curse heavily hit the Southern Kingdom. The point being, though, we're the tribes, brothers. It gotta be us. And like I said, the Lord shows particular things, because he shows you that for a reason. And I know we the tribes. Like I accept it. Cause I think about it even before I came in the truth. Why would the Lord like constantly have me around? He had me around Benjamin a lot, like Benjaminites. And I'm like, man, you cannot make this up. Like a lot of Jakes I grew up around, you know, whether in Mississippi or in Illinois, they was Benjaminites. You know? That's a different tribe from Judah. And I'm not Judah, you know what I'm saying? But I was around a lot of Benjamin. It'll be Benjamin, or the Lord will have me around Ephraim or Manasseh. And sometimes Issachar, man. You know? So we gotta be the tribes. Because it just being among the different tribes, I see like, man, we're all the damn same. Like, you know, it's not a you thing, it's a us thing, you know? It's a story of us, like, you know, and we all cursed, we all messed up. But Jake is pissed off, and Jake eventually, outside of the hopeful elect, because we pray the Lord gonna defend us and raise us up. But for the rest of our people, they gonna let Esau, Edom have it, man. They gonna let y'all ass have it. Like I said, I saw that Gadite woman in Michael's. She was highly upset, and if she could, she was gonna choke the shit out them damn Edomite bitches, man, because they were not properly helping her. But she had a spirit on her where she been patient with y'all long enough. Don't nothing go right in America. Like y'all, like without her even saying, like she didn't even have to go into detail. You know how she felt. Y'all done stole my fucking land. Like she wanted to say a lot of things she didn't say. She just left it at don't nothing go right in America, and she walked out. You know, but you know what she wanted to say though, and ultimately she wanted to put hands on them, man. And after that, like, you know, they got done with her. They wanted to help me, and they was quiet really the whole time. Like she shut them up. You know? But yeah, let's go back in the scriptures, man. And see, eventually you Edomites gonna get paid back. You go into slavery, and the latter end of you not gonna be here on the earth anymore after you pay for what you did. You know? This is by GMS and the Truth Orlando, Matthew 11:12. And from the days of John the Baptist until now, the kingdom of heaven suffered violence, and the violent take it by force. Right, which are the Romans. And they still persecuting us to this day. We the kingdom of heaven. the people. The salt of the earth, the Israelites. There wouldn't be a planet Earth without Israel. Like, the planet Earth would be boring as fuck, bro. Like, it would not, there would not be any type of stimulation on this planet if the Lord's people, the key, if the Lord's people were not here. It's all about the Lord, you know. But if he didn't have his people down here, the planet wouldn't be hitting on nothing. You know, you Edomites don't make it interesting. You know, and I just find it amazing. It was only me and that Gadite woman in that store. She let they motherfucking ass have it, and she wanted to choke shit out of them, but she just walked out. She was like, you know what, it ain't even worth it. You know, but that cheered my day up, man. That and seeing that one Northern Kingdom Jake that me and the brothers always see, you know. All right, this is by Daniel 144. Isaiah chapter 11 verse 13. The envy also of Ephraim shall depart, and the adversaries of Judah shall be cut off. Because we got enemies, and we got common enemies. And there's a top one. We got one common enemy, a main common enemy, the devil. The Edomites, the Red Lobsters, you know, Jay love that goddamn restaurant. In particular, our women love that BS seafood, man. You know, I'm saying Red Lobsters, you know, just joking, but you know, Edom means red. You know, you so-called white people, you self-proclaimed white people, you're not white, you're red, and you're gonna pay for what you did to us, man. All right. The envy also of Ephraim shall depart, and the adversaries of Judah shall be cut off. Ephraim shall not envy Judah, and Judah shall not vex Ephraim, meaning we're not going to be divided any longer, beginning with the elect. All right? The Lord is joining the elect together, man. The Lord is rebuilding the house of David, which consists of all 12 tribes. All right? Okay, and I'm gonna get this by same brother, Deuteronomy chapter 14 verse 2. For thou art an holy people, a true people. We the real people, man. We the real people, and the whole earth is waking up to the fact that them goddamn crackers in our land are not the people. It's not you. Like, no, hang it up. It's not. A bastard shall dwell in Ashdod. And scriptures say, Jerusalem shall be trodden down of the Gentiles until the times of the Gentiles be fulfilled. Ezekiel 36, you taking our land into your possession, which ultimately the Lord put the spirit on you to do it, so he could judge you. 1948, or the number 84. The Lord really, he put you in a trick bag to judge your ass, man. Damn crackers. Hey, man, the time coming, man. Hey, you Edomites, you gonna feel it, okay? You gonna pay. But everybody find out we the real people, man. Or like brother, hey, Shalom, Yahalba Shemel Shabrakatah, Baha Shemakakudash, brother Gabar Yahawada from Hawaii. Oh, and speaking on Ephraim, there's a lot of Ephraim in Hawaii, and a brother can attest to that, you know. There's a lot of Ephraim out there, man. A brother had said he had went to Brazil, and it has favelas, which is the hood. No matter where you go, you cannot escape the curses, man. Hey, scriptures say, curse shalt thou be in the city, curse shalt thou be in the field. Pursuing the Matthew 13, the field is the world. So no matter where you go, no matter where you travel, you cannot escape that damn dark cloud over your head that's called the curses, man. It's going to follow you wherever you go. You know what I'm saying? Even if you call yourself being an entrepreneur, or let's say, you know, you got a decent profession, you know what I'm saying? You got the bag and you can move around a little bit. Let's say if you leave Babylon the Great, set up shop somewhere else, them curses still going to follow your ass, man. It's going to be different things you're getting hit with. Now, the quarter curses, we feel that here in Babylon the Great, but Jacob's cursed all over the world, man. You can't escape it. You can't. Why do all these top celebrities go broke or die cursed? You know, die in debt. God damn it, they die, and Edom will make their damn mansion into a museum. See what he did with Prince? You know? We gotta be the Israelites, bro, because logically, you want to make sense of it with logic and reason, it doesn't make sense. It's a spiritual explanation for all this. The Lord put divine punishments on us called the curses. All right. Now it says, well, I'll read this again in Deuteronomy 14 and 2. For thou art an holy people unto Yahweh thy power. Yahweh have chosen thee to be a peculiar, a special people unto himself. To himself, meaning he hogs you, so to speak. He doesn't want to share you with anybody else. That's why we got punished in the ancient world for worshiping other gods. Because the Lord has the mentality that you mine. You don't belong to these other gods. I made you, you know. I put my name on you. Give not thy glory unto another. You know, don't give the credit to another God, you know, and saying that they're doing what I'm doing for you. And that's what Jake did, and that's why we in this condition. But the Lord chose to be a peculiar people originally, above all the nations that are up on the earth, and that hasn't changed. And even though we in this low condition, the spirit beareth witness with our spirit that we are the sons of God. We still the Israelites. We just in a lower state, and we coming out of it. All right. The evidence of it we had is truth. This is the beginning of it. Hey, bro. Hey, you might be Benjamin. You may be the tribe of Benjamin. But see, dealing with our tribes, we're gonna fully find out everything once the Lord comes. Right now, we have spiritual speculations. You know, we, to the best of our ability, we go by what our father is. Some of us really didn't meet our fathers, though. Like some of us didn't meet our biological fathers, or if we met them, we don't really know much about them. You don't really know much about his father or his father's father. So we can only go with what we know. But we speak in the spirit, like we believe in the spirit. So that's what we go by. But ultimately, the spirit is this book, the Bible. And we go by that, and it resonates or bears witness with the spirit that's within us that we are the Israelites. Call it our spiritual DNA test, okay? We don't need no goddamn DNA test. Vocab, no class Malone. And you a goddamn Edomite, man. You know, more than likely. More than likely. That's why you so goddamn mad. But ooh, yeah, I gotta read this. This by same brother from earlier, Daniel 144, Isaiah 19:17. And the land of Judah, which are the people of Judah, the tribe of Judah, shall be a terror unto Egypt, America, the new Egypt. So that's going into a race war, man, or race wars. You know, it's not like it's not like it's gonna be like this just one major, you know, race war. Like, nah, it's gonna be all type of hell breaking loose in America, man. You know, race wars, class wars. You know, Egyptian against Egyptian. You know, you have E against E, Democrat versus Republican. You know, liberal versus conservative. You know, etc. All type of different divisions in America, man. Which is the new Egypt. You know, pursuant to what's that? Revelation 11:8. Okay. But the people of Judah, you so-called Negroes, are gonna terrorize this place before it get destroyed. Because Jake is fed up. You know? Jake fed up. Everyone that maketh mention thereof shall be afraid in himself, because the counsel of Yahweh of hosts, which he have determined against it. Because ultimately, this place is set for destruction. The Lord controls that doomsday clock, baby. You know? This place is on its way out. And there's no escaping it, you know? This by GMS and his likeness, Nahum 1 and 2. Power, Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua is jealous. Jealous meaning fiery or zealous. But also he's jealous over his people, because he's looking at us while we going through all this hell in his land, you know, because we're still over here. But there has to be an account of it, you know. The Lord revengeth and is furious. The Lord will take vengeance on his adversaries, and he reserved wrath for his enemies. Yeah, and just like we read earlier in Ezekiel 25, that's going to be a part of it. And like Brother had guide in Isaiah 19. You know? So you got the tribe of Judah, but if Judah doing it, and Judah the head tribe, what about the other tribes? They're going to get vengeance on y'all ass too. You know? Because Jake fed up. Like I said, that Gadite woman, if she could have, she would have put her whole her whole arm, so to speak, in both they damn necks, you know? She would have choked the hell out of both of them, man. You know? Because Jake tired. We all wore out. And these Edomites are walking around as if they're guiltless. Like, nah, no, you call red-handed, devil, or red-handed. Edom is called red-handed, you know? And it will red synonymous with blood, okay? You did all this, you know? And there got to be a judgment. Isaiah 6:3-4. For the day of vengeance is in mine heart, and the year of my redeemed is come. Right, so that's the balance. Vengeance, revenge, recompense, payback, and also favor, miracles, salvation, help in the time of need, you know, for his elect. It's going to be, you know, balance to everything, you know. Let's see what else we got. And I'll get one more and close it out. Let's see something that's dealing with the topic. Ate the water, bro. This is on point right here. And you know, the water to you Akim that are tuning in, you know. It's Shalom. This is by John 144K, Isaiah 43:1 down to 2. We're gonna close out on this. But now, thus saith the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, that created thee, O Jacob, and he that formed thee, O Israel. Right, so you think about a damn sonogram or ultrasound where you're able to view the baby, you know, our women be going to these different clinics, and you know, those different doctors that allow them to see pictures of their babies. You know, they'll show them the pictures or show them those videos. That's the Lord making you in the womb. You know, the Lord forms you in the womb. All right. But you've been on the earth many times because reincarnation is in the Bible. You know, but he made you as an individual, so to speak. Like, you know, he formed you in your mother's womb, but also as a nation, he made us. He made us Israelites. You know, he did it. You know what I'm saying? So we praise our power. I have called thee by thy name, thou art mine. He calls us Israelites, not black people, not Hispanics, not Native Americans, not Latinos, not Seminole Indians. Nah, he calls us Israelites. We his people, man. All right. When thou pass through the waters, I will be with thee. Meaning when you're going through that affliction, that hell. Let me read it again. Isaiah 43:2. When thou passest through the waters, I will be with thee. And through the rivers, they shall not overflow thee. When thou walkest through the fire, thou shalt not be burned, neither shall the flame kindle upon thee. Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai. Yeah. And that links up with 2nd Ezra chapter 7. You know, that narrow path that only one man can go through at a time. And that path is so narrow, it's so small, you know. You can only imagine that represents you working out your own salvation. With fear and trembling. You know. That narrow path of life, which is Yahweh Shai, okay, it's not for everyone. But it tells you in 2nd Ezra, it's like a fire on one side, and on the other side, a deep water. We reading this in Isaiah 43. It's the same thing. But this is explaining when you go through that water and that fire, through those trials, you know. 48 people was 48 thumbs up, you know. Well, yeah, 8-4, man. Lord, he's showing brothers he's with you throughout all this, and like the Elder Yashwamba said, we're gonna be tried. That's a part of this thing. But the Lord is still showing that He's with you throughout your trials. He's there. He's the power. He's the power, man. And a lot of things gonna happen these last days where you're gonna be able to just sit back and watch. Laugh a little too. Because a lot of times, we serious. We supposed to be serious anyway. We're called to be serious because the truth is deadly serious. It's deadly serious. But a lot of times, it's good to laugh too, man. You gotta laugh to keep from crying, so to speak, You know what I'm saying? You gotta have a little fun with this thing, like our apostles say. But Jake's fed up, and eventually those of them that's outside of truth, they gonna let ass have it. And when the Lord raise us up, we gonna let your ass have it. Because we hope the Lord gonna defend us, and we hope the Lord gonna give us that spiritual power, which really we already got it. We already connected. Like I saw that one sign earlier that said auto connection. We connect to you. How about Shem Yahushai? So really we have the power. We just gotta stay here. Lord willing, He don't take His spirit from us. He keep us here. That's why we pray Psalm 51. All right. But with that, I pray this is edifying. We going home soon. Just stay locked in, stay prayed up. And that's it, man. And yeah, and those are good scriptures, Salakia. I ain't read them all. But yeah, that's good. Those are all good, man. And well, yeah, that's it. That's it. So Lord will, I'm not gonna give a date or a time, but Lord will, sooner than later, I'm going to speak about different things dealing with Gad been on my spirit lately. But just all the tribes really. And Lord willing, don't come up with something where it's a thing of division. Cause I don't know if, Lord willing, I don't get on Jake nerves with that. Let's speak about the Northern Kingdom. But that's my lot. Like, cause how I know it, the Lord showed me, He showed me things too much in the spirit. And it's like I try to run from it. Like, but I can't run from it because I know ultimately, that's what I'm called to do. And like, and specifically, like the Lord showed me in my walk, in particular dealing with them, like, man, I'm sent to y'all. Like I'm supposed to be here to help them, Ultimately, we here for all the tribes, not just them, but just making the point, like it helps, whatever we do, it helps the brothers and sisters that's supposed to be listening to us. We supposed to fill their cup, help them out. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. But even dealing with the other tribes too, because I love Benji a lot, and tribe Benjamin. I want to go into a lot of their history too, man. But with that, I pray this is edifying. We about to go home, man, and Jay gonna get payback. But for you hopeful elect, the Lord gonna show favor. So like, if a brother can get that scripture, cause I never got that in Psalms, I can close out with that. Cause the brother never got it.